So we were just in Israel with my friend Michael Rappaport. Now we'll go to Paris with my dear friend and the greatest attorney, Alan Dershowitz. Mr. Dershowitz, you're in France this morning. How's that going?
It's going fine. We haven't seen any riots. The country is, moving very far to the right in the current election, and we'll see what happens.
Wow, that's interesting. It is moving far to the right. So, I want to get to Trump and get you off the phone in less than 10 minutes. You can go see the sights. It's the afternoon in Paris. But one of my other jobs here, Alan, you and I talked about this a lot. People are counting on me to sway Michael Rappaport to now vote for Trump. And I'm close. I'm really, really close. And I've been working on you, too, for the better part of about a year and a half. After what you saw from President Biden on Thursday night, have you seen enough?
Well, what I'm worried about is that if he drops out, the Democrats will be taken over by the radical squad, the extremists of the party. AOC wants to impeach the justices of the Supreme Court. Elizabeth Warren, these are people that are no good for America. So, be careful about what you wish for. I think I'm hoping Biden stays in. And he's better for the Democrats than I think the extreme radicals. I still haven't decided who I'm voting for in the election, but I know that I would never vote for any extremists or any of the radicals on the left side of the Democratic Party.
I think you made a fair point. I've been saying that to Bill O'Reilly, too, that as bad as Biden was last Thursday, and quite frankly, as horrible as his presidency has been, that's my opinion, he's still their best bet. Kamala Harris, These governors from these states, like you said, the radical left. And you're right, AOC came out yesterday after the Supreme Court made that decision, and right away she screamed, we must impeach the Supreme Court justices who voted 6-3 in favor of immunity. Forget about what she thinks. She's a moron. What do you think about the Supreme Court decision?
It was exactly the right decision. I predicted it in my book, Get Trump. I predicted the vote 6-3. I predicted that it would be remanded back to the district court to make a determination as to what is private and what is governmental. So anybody who understands the law shouldn't be surprised. Chuck Schumer sounds like this is the most dangerous opinion ever. Richard Blumenthal talks about the Supreme Court as if they were, basically ignorant. I think it's a predictable decision. It was the right decision. There has to be some immunity, but the immunity shouldn't extend to purely private issues. Now, this could have an impact, this case, even in the New York case, because if he has immunity, he has immunity from state as well as federal prosecution. And the question is, was there evidence introduced in the New York case that is prohibited by the Supreme Court because it had to do with Trump's public governmental functions, and that will have to be sorted through by the courts in New York.
Right, official versus unofficial, because there is a concern, this is the great Alan Dershowitz, there is a concern, my friend Alan, that Mershon, who we know doesn't like Trump, sentencing is July the 11th, and when you consider how bad Biden was in the debate, when you consider this win for Trump with the Supreme Court yesterday, that the Democrats are right now scared to death that he's really going to win Trump, and that may mean something on decision day, July the 11th, with this Judge Mershon, who has proven to be a Trump hater. Do you think that that's not going to be the case because there are just certain guidelines that he must abide by, or do you think these decisions may affect his decision?
Definitely will affect his decision. I think he's going to try to give Trump the harshest sentence he can get away with. That is, the harshest sentence that doesn't help Trump in the end, and the harshest sentence that won't be reversed on appeal. And he'll try to do it in the most anti-Trump possible way. Now, whoever the lawyers are on the appeal will have to focus hard on the issues that were raised in this case yesterday, and I think they may contribute to a reversal of a conviction. Look, the conviction should have been reversed even before this decision. It's a horrible, horrible case.
No, it is. So on the way out, Alan, I just want to go back to Israel. I just spoke to Michael Rappaport. He's there this morning. Today is day 270, Alan. We're coming up on 9 months. I'm already making plans to go back for the one-year commemoration on October the 7th. And, you know, I don't know if the United States does a very good job of covering this, but it is getting really hairy in Lebanon, the northern part of Israel. Quite frankly, I speak to people on the ground in Israel every day, like you do, Alan, every day. And they're getting scared. They are. It is, you know, we keep hearing about Hamas. Hamas, they're under control. It's the north that right now is on fire, literally and figuratively, in Israel. Your thoughts moving forward?
They have 100,000 rockets. Some of them are targeted rockets. They could actually try to target Israel's nuclear reactors. So this is a very, very dangerous situation. And Israel has said that if Hezbollah attacks, they will destroy Lebanon. And the world has to let them do that. You can't require a democracy like Israel to fight back with one hand tied behind its back. If their civilians are attacked, if there is an attempt to try to destroy Israel, Israel has the right to do whatever it takes to prevent that from happening.
Couldn't agree more. Listen, enjoy Paris. When are you coming home?
2 days.
2 days. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your trip. I love you. And we'll talk when you get back. Okay, pal?
Always. Great. Take care.
You
Be
too.
well.
You too. Be well. That's Alan Dershowitz. That's a good man right there.